It's time, you guys, for another What's for Lunch. Hey guys, Kira here from 50 Shades of Mom, tips for all shades of mom life. And in today's video, I am back to share with you another What's for Lunch. So if you guys are new here, I am a stay-at-home mom, and here in my house, it's myself, my husband, and my 3 kids. Plus we have an extra family member that stays with us. So when I do these lunch videos, I try to share with you guys what my husband, who works outside of the home, and my kids eat. Paul and I just kind of fend for ourselves, and my oldest, he usually fends for himself as well. So these videos are usually what my husband takes and what my littles take, but at least that can help give you guys some adult inspiration as well as some kid inspiration, especially right now with everything going on. I'm sure we're going to need some awesome lunch ideas to get us through homeschooling or working from home or everything that's going on outside of the world. So right now I'm going to take you down to the counter and we're going to talk lunch inspiration. So first we're starting with some adult inspiration, and this is a lunch I packed for my husband. He usually works between 8 and 12 hour shifts depending on the day. So if it's a longer day like today, I try and pack him something that he can eat right away as his breakfast or early brunch, and then something he can eat later on in the day as his dinner. So up top I have just a plain old peanut butter and jelly sandwich on the Nature's Own honey wheat bread, and I put a peach in there for him and a banana muffin. Figured he could have that along with his like breakfasty foods. And then for lunch or anything that he would like to snack on, I put a Ray Burns Philly cheesesteak sandwich. We get them from either Sam's or Costco. They go right in the microwave and they're super easy to make, and he really loves them. That was the very last bag of those sour cream and onion potato chips that we got from Sam's Club forever ago. They really stayed fresh and they lasted forever. He has a Nutri-Grain bar, one of those Costco cheese and nut packs, and that is also one of those little Costco cookies, those raspberry filled cookies. The man absolutely loves them. So this was a great lunch for him on this day. So now we're going to switch over to my kiddos, and on this day, they literally have the same thing, and I will repeat that multiple times. I love when that happens because you'll be able to see the diversity of my 2 little kids between their 2 plates. So this is Mason, my 6-year-old, and he just has one of those round personal pan pizzas. He has some of those white Pirate's Booty from Trader Joe's, and then that's a fruit leather stick. That's the Pure brand that I got from Costco forever ago. They lasted so long, and I think that was like the pink lemonade or raspberry something. And then I made smoothies as their fruit, so it's a pretty much a blueberry based smoothie. I think this was the very last smoothie pack that I got from Costco, and I'll just throw in some yogurt and some ice and some juice, and I whip it up for them, and they absolutely love it. And Maya took the same thing, which like I said is usually amazing, except for the little side dish. She has that pickle popcorn that I got from Trader Joe's, and she absolutely loved it. But they both had their smoothie, their pizza, their little fruit snack, and then either their Pirate's Booty and their popcorn. They were happy kids. And once they finished everything, they were still looking for a dessert, but I felt like they had enough sugar, so I gave them one of these Smart Cakes. You guys, if you have not ever heard me talk about the Smart Baking Company, I absolutely love them, and these Smart Cakes are amazing. I like the bread, but the Smart Cakes are really good. This lemon is my favorite flavor. And do you see what it says there? It is 38 calories, you guys. No sugar, 5 grams of fiber, and 4 grams of protein, and they taste amazing. There's 2 in there, so 1 for each kid, and I always have a permanent discount code listed in the description box for you guys, and you can use that every single time that you check out, and they have amazing products. So go over and check them out. Their link will be down below. And this is actually a day that Jake chimed in, and this is pretty much the only plate that I have for him in this entire video, but he also wanted one of those rounds personal pan pizzas, so I made one of those for him. No smoothie. He's not really a fan, so he had some watermelon, and then of course the Oh Snap Gondili pickles. He just absolutely loves them. I mean, the kid he would just eat anything pickled all day. And then that's the sriracha popcorn that I got from Sam's Club, so he had that on the side as well. All right, now back to the hubs. And so this is another one of those days where he had a super long day. So for his little breakfasty foods, I made him one of those breakfast sandwiches that I always make in meal prep. I get the croissants from Costco. They're absolutely amazing. And I just put either ham or bacon or sausage with eggs and cheese, and it heats up brilliant in the microwave. And I just wrap it with foil to stay warm. I cut him up a green apple in slices and put it in a Tupperware. And I also gave him one of those frozen juices. We got a whole case from our neighbor and we're still trying to work through them. I gave him a little container of some Wow butter to dunk his apple in. Another one of those little banana muffins. We got those from Variety Fun. And then these are the Angus cheeseburgers that we got from Sam's Club. They heat up in the microwave really well. So I gave him that with a little package of ketchup. Another one of those cookies from Costco. A package of Cheez-Its. And then some of those sour raisins left over from Maya's party. I got the case that I ordered after her party and I never got to put it out. And now we'll have them, I swear, forever, because I got a huge case and we never used them. All right, so back to a lunch for the kids, and here's where you'll start to see the differences in my kiddos. So these are the cotton candy grapes that I got from Sam's Club, and they were just so delicious. So Maya has some cotton candy grapes, and then I have a fish fillet cut up for her, some of those chocolate chip Teddy Graham cookies. I got those from the Dollar Tree, and then those are those Snack Factory pretzels. I gave her those with a little wedge of cream cheese for her to dunk her pretzels in. And then Mason, he has the fish fillet along with the grapes and the chocolate chip cookies, but he has goldfish instead of pretzels. And for his protein, since she has some cream cheese, he has a hard-boiled egg, salt and peppered, but he likes the yolk removed. So that's what he has. And then each of the kids have ketchup on the side and then a Honest Kids juice box. So now back to the hubs. I tried to go back and forth, and you guys will see that I give him a fair amount of food, but very similar to my little kids when I would pack them for lunch to go to school. I don't know what this grown man's going to be in the mood for. Sometimes the stuff comes back home. He doesn't always eat everything. I just want to give him a choice for variety. So here he has a ham and cheese sandwich on a hoagie roll that I got from the Dollar Tree with just a little bit of mayo. And then on the side, I gave him some sliced pepperoni and some crackers to kind of go with one of those little cheese packs from Costco. I never ate the white ones, so now he's starting to work on the white cheeses. We're out of the yellow cheese. So I gave him another one of these banana muffins. I'm pretty sure that was left over from the day before that he didn't eat. I gave him some Cheez-Its, some of those iced oatmeal cookies. That's also from Variety Fun. And then that is a chewy dip granola bar in peanut butter. I actually got that as a gift from my Amazon gifting group. You guys, I'm having so much fun in this Amazon gifting group. And then that is some of the raisins again. It came with watermelon and lemon. So that was the watermelon raisins. Okay, so now we're back to some plates for the kids. And I actually messed up the cheese sticks, and I realized after I filmed this that I had to swap the cheese sticks. But these are peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, also on that Nature's Own honey wheat bread that I made one for each kiddo. And then they also each have one of those tri-colored cookies, like the Italian tri-colored cookies. I got those from that Amazon gifting group as well. You guys, I am loving that group. And then he has some Pirate's Booty and that little swirled up Baby Bell cheese. That's supposed to be on Maya's plate, and he has the regular cheese stick. And then she has the same thing, the cookie, the watermelon, the peanut butter and jelly, except she has that pickled popcorn. That girl be tearing up the popcorn. Now back to another meal for the hubs, and I gave him two kinds of snacky things. So these are the new Krispy Kreme donut bites, and I saw Shauna over at the Dickinson Homestead on her grocery haul get those, so I had to get them for Daryl in the strawberry flavor. And then another one of those peanut butter chewy dip bars, and then of course he has one of those Costco cheese packs. If I have them on hand, I give them to the man because he loves his cheese and nuts. And then in this bowl is one of those spaghetti and meatball Chef Boyardee things. I don't know what my husband's deal is. He just loves them. So if he wants them, I give it to him. So that is spaghetti and meatballs along with crackers. He's such a weirdo. He likes to put crushed up crackers inside of there. Don't ask me. I can't tell you. But then on some bread in the corner is just some turkey with American cheese, white American cheese, and mayo with salt and pepper and an orange. And that is it for hubs for this day. bouncing back and forth here. So here's another meal for the kids. And this is a day, hallelujah, that they took both of the same thing. So on this day, I made some pizza rolls. I bought a giant bag at either Sam's or Costco a couple of months back, and this was the very tail end of it. So I gave each kid some pizza rolls, and then Maya just has one of those regular cheese sticks that day, and then they have some blueberries along with those raisins. Now those raisins are super sweet and sour, so I usually split a box with the kids. And then those bear looking graham crackers, they come 2 in a pack from Variety Fun, so each kid got a graham cracker, and that was it for that day. And now we are back to the hubs, and you can tell it is a long shift. One is a big sandwich and a little sandwich. So up in the top corner, I'm pretty sure is a peanut butter and jelly. I kind of like to do that for him as his quote unquote breakfast. So I have that for him right there. Of course, that honey wheat Nature's Own bread. And then he has a chocolate chip muffin back there. I get them yellow sticker from Walmart. I love when that happens. He has some Cheez-Its. He has one of those chewy dip bars. He has some blueberries. Daryl really likes his blueberries. He has that watermelon shock raisins. And then inside this hoagie rolls, those are the ones I got from the Dollar Tree, I made some boneless spare ribs, and that was left over. So I just melted some cheese, threw a little bit of extra barbecue sauce on it, and then put it on a hero bread for his dinner. So that was it for Hubs on that day. Now on to another lunch for the kids. And on this day, they wanted a bagel, which they are kids after my own heart because Mama loves her a bagel. So these are the everything bagels from Costco. And I just put a little bit of cream cheese on it for each kid, and I toast them in my Cosori toaster oven. And then back there are just some of those Annie's strawberry fruit snacks and some of those chocolate chip. Again, they're like Teddy Graham cookies, and I got them from the Dollar Tree. So I just gave the kids each a sprinkle of it. You can see that Baby Bell cheese. Of course, like I said, Maya's the Baby Bell with a little bit of tomatoes and the very last of the blueberries. There wasn't enough to give Mason, so I just sprinkled some blueberries on her tomatoes. And he has the cookies, the fruit snacks, the bagel, just like Maya. And then he has the long cheese stick. That's the one he prefers. And then as his fruit, he just has a banana. But that was it for my kiddos for lunch on this day. And in perfect synchrony, we are back to another one for the husband. And you can tell I actually made his lunch before the kiddos' lunch because he got the very last of the blueberries. And then he has one of these chewy granola bars again. You guys, this Amazon gifting group is so fun. It's like a Facebook group, and you make a little list of all different categories. And this was something I put on my snack list. And then you'll play a game, and if you win, you put your link and everybody sends you stuff. So the stuff I've been getting is like amazing. These are some of the chips that I just got recently from the Dollar Tree. Another one of those raisins. I keep pushing them on my husband, and he keeps bringing them home, but I'm trying to get rid of them. And I'm like, babe, it's sugar to keep you going, right? Right. Of course, some of those spaghetti and meatballs, and he has Ritz crackers on this day for him to put in his spaghetti and meatballs. I don't know. Again, don't ask this Italian because that doesn't seem right to me. He has one of those cheese and nut packs. And then right there in those little tin foils are just 2 English muffins with some soft scrambled eggs and cheese. No meat or anything. That's why I made him 2, but just as his little breakfasty thing. All right, on to another meal for the kids. And I gave them a side plate with some veggies and a snack. And then they have like a main course on the side. So I made Big Mac Sloppy Joes, and they weren't crazy about it. But on the side, I made some mac and cheese. And I just kind of mixed a little bit of the ground beef into the mac and cheese for the kids. And it really helped them get the Big Mac stuff down in that mac and cheese. So they both had leftovers the next day. And then on Maya's plate, she had ranch dressing with carrots, tomatoes, and a Cheez-Its bag that she split with her brother, and then one of those tri-colored cookies. And then Mason, he had the other half of that Cheez-It bag along with one of those cookies. And then he had a cut up apple, and inside of a ramekin I put some peanut butter and a couple of chocolate chunks, and then zapped it in the microwave for 10 minutes, and it made it super soft and like creamy, and he was able to put his apple inside of the peanut butter and chocolate. But that was it for the kids on that day. Now on to a meal for the hubs. Obviously, we're doing this little back and forth thing. And I think this is a really old clip because this is chicken and dumplings and I've made that a long time ago. So this is a clip that I just happened to find in the computer that I didn't share last time. So back in the corner, he had a blueberry Nature's Fig bakery bar. He had a couple of those toffee cookies that I make from the little pack kit from Trader Joe's. In there, he has some chicken salad with lettuce, tomato, bacon in a wrap, along with some of those cheddar sour cream potato chips, a banana muffin, and then in here is some mashed potatoes with chicken and dumplings on top. About a month and a half ago, I made Nicole's chicken and dumplings from the cookbook that we made together, and it was so good, but we had leftovers and Daryl loved it, so I had packed some for him to go. But obviously this is a super old clip. All right, now we're on to what the kids had just yesterday for lunch, and I just made them some chicken nuggets with some homemade potato wedges, and they each had ketchup on the side. And then Maya, of course, she's my veggies girl. I gave her some carrot sticks with my homemade ranch dressing. And then Mason, he had the same thing, some of those homemade potato wedges and some chicken nuggets with ketchup, but instead of the carrot sticks and ranch dressing, he just had one of the very last applesauce pouches that we have from Costco, and it has the veggies mixed in. So that's how I get my vegetables in my non-vegetable kit. All right, this was a clip that's not old, but not exactly new, because I just showed this in my last What's for Dinner, but this was a leftover that I packed for Daryl, and I forgot what I called this in my What's for Dinner, but when I was watching it back, I realized that this recipe was actually called Bourbon chicken. It was supposed to be like the kind of bourbon chicken that you would get when you go to the mall. You know how they always give out samples right there? That's what this recipe was supposed to be. I don't know how close it really was, but we served it over rice, so I just gave that to my husband the next day as leftovers with some blueberries and blackberries. We had some goldfish that I got from the gifting group that I packed in a snack bag for him, along with one of those tiger paws, those jumbo snacks. I think those were one of the last ones. We had some strawberry craisins, some honey roasted peanuts, and a blueberry Nature's Fig bakery bar. But you guys, I think that's it. We've drawn a close on another What's for Lunch video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Hopefully we were able to inspire your kitchen. I know so many of you out there said your kids used to eat every day at school, so we're gonna need a whole nother outlook on feeding our children lunch. So hopefully we were able to do that for you guys today. And if you are new and you enjoyed this kind of video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you guys are notified when I upload. Otherwise, you guys, I love you all so much. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.